So not too long ago, I bought these absolutely beautiful shoes. These are, well, they are my children. I love them. I haven't worn them yet. It's one of those cases where, you know, when you've got something that's so beautiful and so perfect, you kind of want to wait as long as possible before you kind of ruin them by wearing them and getting them all dirty. That's what's going on here. But I absolutely love my Beetlejuice shoes. These were from a website called, well, it's from a site technically fun.com, but I got them on Amazon US. And when I was looking at these, I was very drawn to a similar pair. And not too long after, I actually received these as a gift from a friend. So I thought now was the perfect opportunity to have a look at these and see what these are like. As I have already unpackaged these and done a separate video about these, but just to recap, I got these in the same size, which is technically a size 6. I'm a UK size 5, and these fit really, really well. So I'm going to pop these to one side, and I'm going to try and work out where I put my scissors. I'm actually sitting on them. Oh, I don't need them. So these, of course, are Beetlejuice. I'm just going to snip this so we can see them properly. So, oh, wow. Okay, so I hadn't actually seen this bit when I saw them online. We'll look at them from that view in a moment. But this is kind of the initial profile of what I could see when I saw them on the website. That seems to be, that's going to come off. That's just a bit of fluff, thank goodness. Beautiful Beetlejuice logo. We have the handbook for the recently deceased. If you are unaware of what the film is, or if you haven't seen the film and you're wondering what that is, basically 2 people die quite early on, and they get the handbook for the recently deceased, which is to help them with what they're meant to be doing. And it's quite iconic to Beetlejuice, and this is the colour. This is the colour of the handbook itself, and this is gorgeous. Now, this colour, I hope is coming across true in the video, because on the website, it looked like this kind of maroon. In fact, I think the packaging did describe it. Yes, the packaging actually describes it as maroon, but the colour wasn't actually named on the website or on Amazon. But it looked like this kind of maroony colour. But I did see on, I think on fun.com's own website, there were some pictures where it looked really bright red. Do you know, like the colour of the classic red Converse? It looked like that. So I was a little bit worried because I don't really wear red. I don't look good in red. But maroon, I really like. And I'm really glad that it is definitely the same colour as the handbook for the recently deceased. The blue here is an interesting choice. I guess it's to go with the blue in here. It's not my colour preference of choice, but it doesn't look bad. And obviously that's carried across all the way around. And then on this side we have Never Trust the Living, with a very Beetlejuicy pattern there. So I like the look of them. I mean, I think they're beautiful. One of my favourite things, of course, let's see what it looks like here. One of my favourites with these ones is the tongue with the bright green. This one, oh, don't they look so beautiful side by side? So we have a very similar tongue design, but of course without the bright green. In a lot of ways, these ones are a lot more subtle, needless to say. Pop that back there. Pull the laces out a little bit so we can see that tongue a little bit better. There we go. I love that. I love that design so much. I mean, if you've seen any of my videos, actual videos, you'll know I'm a big fan of black and white stripes, and that is absolutely stunning. Does this have the size on it? No, it doesn't. Not there. As I said, it is, I believe it's the 6. We have the same sole as the other one. I wish you could feel this. This is so soft. I haven't tried these ones on, of course, but I've tried these ones on, and they are quite comfortable to walk in, at least around the room. But they are, the rubber is so soft, and it's got like a really good flexibility to it without feeling like it's going to wear away. Obviously, that may change when I start wearing them outside. And what I love about these as well is And one of the reasons why I don't like Converse sometimes, because Converse have Converse have a bit of heavy material here that often cuts into the back of the heel and will make your heel bleed until you've worn them in. This doesn't have that at all. This is very soft at the back, which is something I think is brilliant, because if I'm buying Converse or fake Converse, if they've got that bit there, I just know they're going to cut my heels. Not the case here. They are absolutely stunning. I genuinely think they are, aren't they beautiful? They really are absolutely gorgeous. Between the two pairs, I definitely prefer these ones, the stripy ones, because I just love how, they're a lot more blatantly, obviously, Beetlejuice, but I love both of them. So when I start wearing them outside, because I will, I don't like to own things that I never wear, that seems wasteful, but as soon as I start wearing them, if I find that they are not as comfortable as I suspected, I will put an update in the description or maybe in a pinned comment. But my initial impressions and the way they look, I think they're absolutely stunning, and I'm so grateful to have them. I'm so grateful to have discovered them as well. I need to see what else fun.com has. There is a third pair. There is a third pair of these. I don't like them. I mean, they're okay, I'd wear them, but I'm not desperate for them. They're black with Beetlejuice written all over them in quite a dark green. Definitely a darker green than this. I can't remember what colour the sole is. The sole is either the dark green or the black. They're okay, but they're not as nice as these. The Beetlejuice Handbook for the Recently Deceased trainers, sneakers, high tops, whatever you want to call them. I think they are absolutely stunning, and I'm so glad I have them in my life. They are beautiful.